Welcome back to another live daily announcements. I'm Trevor Dempster alongside with
Smith. Yeah.
And today is Thursday, January 18th. We're going to look at your announcements for today. There is a C team and JV boys basketball home with Norfolk at 6 p.m. Those two games will be played at the high school. FCCLA Star presentation at 6:30 p.m.
This Friday, ending off the week with a JV varsity girls boy basketball game at GAC at 4:30 p.m. and the bus leaves at 1:15 p.m.
Looking at Saturday, January 20th, there's an Orchard speech meet at 8 a.m. Leave time is to be announced. Note the location change. West Holt Junior High boys basketball tourney. Leave time is to be announced. O'Neill 8th grade versus West Holt at 9 a.m. and O'Neill 7th grade versus North Central at 10:10 a.m.
Moving on to the other announcements. Seniors, you were emailed a Google Doc from Hannah Alden in regard to your senior quote for the annual. Please fill it out before January 29th.
The following freshmen owe dues. The cost is $25. Please pay either Kelsey Osborne and Mrs. Hostert or Mr. Hesse. There's a long list. I'm not going to read them all, but you know who you are. Get your stuff done.
Lion screening for students' vision and hearing will take place next week at the elementary school on Tuesday, January 18th. Thursday, January 18th, and the high school building Friday, January 19th.
So we got that tomorrow.
That's not next week. That's tomorrow. So, yeah.
Yeah. That is all we have for your announcements. We will take a quick look at your weather. What it feels like to be warm.
Yeah, I know. It's kind of nice.
Yeah. Yeah, right now it's 23 degrees, feeling like 14. It's better than the negative 24 that we had on Monday.
Yes.
Wind 7 miles per hour out of the southwest, gusting up to 11 miles per hour.
This afternoon it doubles at around 50 degrees while it feels like 46 with a chance of precipitation at 10%, with the wind staying the same but heading out of the west with the gusts around 11 miles per hour. And wow, having it up in the 50s.
I know, 50s.
What did we do?
Afternoon.
It's crazy how much the weather can change within a span of I don't know how many days.
Mother Nature is just giving us all the seasons in 1 week.
Yeah, it's nice and it sucks.
Yeah. Looking throughout this evening and overnight, just be 36 degrees, feeling like 28. Overnight's gonna lower down into 28 degrees, feeling like 18. Both percent of precipitation at 10%. Wind around 9 to 13 miles per hour out of the southwest, mostly gusting up to 22 miles per hour overnight. That is all we have for your weather. We're going to take a look at your menu for today. Today is the 18th. An epic meltdown meatball grilled cheese sandwich.
That's intimidating.
Teriyaki chicken sandwich and golden corn with a chocolate chip cookie. An epic meltdown. Cool.
Honestly, I thought you said at first epic letdown.
Well,
let's hope it's
I
not
bet
that.
when we get there it may be. That is all we have for your announcements today. We'll be right back with your sports. Welcome back to another day of sports announcements.
I am Bookmark.
I am Book.
Well, that was too easy.
Yeah.
You have to do another one. You have to think of something.
I know. Bookmark. It's the same thing as a book.
I would have taken novel. That's pretty.
Novel. All right, I am novel.
Because book is in the word bookmark.
I am bookworm.
There you go. Perfect. Okay, today is Thursday, January 15th. Today there is C team, JV, boys basketball. I believe it's only boys.
Yes. Girls already had their game against Norfolk.
Girls already played Norfolk. Okay, so it's going to be here at the high school. C team is going to start at 6, and the JV will start at 6:45-ish.
Oh.
Wait.
You think it's going to be over that quick?
45 minutes. You think it's going to take an hour, 30 minutes for...
Well, you got the warm-up in there, too.
Oh, the warm-up. Well, they warm up at 5:30. Yes, that's when the game's going to be played. They're all going to be played at the high school. Friday, JV varsity girls and boys basketball in GAC, versus GAC. It's going to be in West Point. Those games will start at 4:30. The bus will leave at 1:15. Get your predestines turned in by lunch today.
I need to do that.
Yeah, you're welcome. Saturday, January 20th, Orchard Speech Meet, 8 a.m. Leaving early. West Holt Junior High basketball, boys basketball tournament. Go to the school website to see more information on that. It's not in the announcements. 8th grade will play West Holt at 9 a.m. 7th grade will play North Central at 10:10 a.m. Wonder where they got that number.
I don't know, it's such a weird number. But that's all we have for your local sports. Good luck to our athletes competing tonight, tomorrow, and Saturday into this weekend. In national sports news, Oklahoma City, Carmelo Anthony's season has been about acceptance with the Thunder as he adjusts to a new role as an auxiliary scorer featured on most nights as the third option behind Russell Westbrook and Paul George. And as Anthony grows more comfortable with it, he said Wednesday the game is getting fun again. Anthony was dominant on Wednesday against the Los Angeles Lakers in the Thunder's 114-90 win, leading all scorers with 27 points on 10 of 15 shooting, including 4 of 6 from 3. As Anthony heated up, especially in the third quarter, both Westbrook and George deferred to him, trying to find shots to keep Anthony cooking. Yep.
Cooking. That's what we do.
We cook. All right.
Find the person that's hot.
That is all we have for your sports today. We will be right back with your real news, fake news.
State Farm agent Susan Wakefield is here to help protect all the moving parts of your life. With auto, home, life, and financial services, Susan Wakefield and her team make it simple to bring together what matters to you.
Jimmy might not be here though.
Welcome to another edition of Real News Fake News. Have you guys ever seen the show before?
Yep.
Yeah? Well, if you guys out there in the audience don't know how it works, we're going to read you 3 articles. 2 of them are fake, 1 of them are real. You have to guess which one is real, and you're competing against each other. So best out of 3 wins. So with that, we'll get right to our first set. Scientists in Central America have discovered a new species of praying mantis that has purple polka dots. And number 2, after a false alarm in Hawaii, stores have reported a 500% increase in the sale of holy water. And number 3, an umbrella caused a hospital to lock down in Seattle, Washington.
I'm gonna go with the umbrella.
I'll go with the holy water.
Holy water? Alright. Well, according to abcnews.go, an employee of Evergreen Medical Center in Kirkland, Washington, noticed a visitor Wednesday morning carrying a backpack that had a long-handled item sticking from the top of it. Evergreen Health spokesman Kay Taylor said surveillance video was reviewed, but it wasn't clear what the object was. As a precaution, the facility was locked down. Alright, so with that, we have Faith up 1-0 going into the second set.
Alright, the first headline. Due to extreme cold temperatures, Florida orange growers are expecting a 25% decrease in the amount of oranges produced this year. Police in Connecticut are investigating how 2 headless chickens got into a courtroom. And the makers of Cinnamon Toast Crunch have revealed a new flavor of cereal that uses 50% less cinnamon.
Go with the first one.
I was gonna go with the oranges as well.
Alright. Authorities in Connecticut are investigating the discovery of 2 decapitated chickens inside courtroom. Judicial marshals and maintenance staff investigating a putrid smell made the grisly discovery Wednesday morning in the public seating area of a courtroom in a state courthouse in Bridgeport. The headless chickens were under a bench.
Scared to speak up.
So with that, we go into our third round. Faith up still 1-0. A bus has crashed in Mexico City after swerving around a stranded hot dog stand. Number 2, Massachusetts authorities have arrested a man accused of stealing 7 manhole covers. And number 3, a New York prisoner has escaped after using only a toothbrush and paperclip.
You can go with the manhole covers.
Toothbrush and paperclip.
Toothbrush and paperclip. Alright, so this could be for all the marbles. According to abcnews.go, the whole enchilada? Yes. Massachusetts police say they have arrested a man who stole 7 manhole covers and put traffic cones in their place. So there we have it. Faith wins 2-0. Not quite a sweep, it's still pretty good. So that's been another edition of Real News, Fake News. Tune in next week for another episode.